Hey everybody, welcome back to Armchair Quarterback on Global Sports Network. I'm Alan Teetle.
And I'm Cameron Banks. Happy to have all you fantasy football fans here. Going to talk some fantasy football this past week, man.
Let's get into it, man. We have a lot of guys who came in this week and made some really big claims for starting jobs.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I think Humphries did an excellent job of coming in.
That dude is definitely walking into wide receiver 3, wide receiver 2 territory. If he can keep this up, I mean, he had over in some PPR leagues, he had over 28 points. And to see him come out of nowhere, really, you know, coming out between Mike Evans and Deshaun Jackson down there in Tampa Bay, a lot coming out of this young guy for sure.
Mr. Johnson Jr. as well, man, coming up major. I think he was like the leading scorer in that.
True.
Man.
I mean, and Nick Chubb had a good game too.
Yeah, Chubb.
But I mean, if you're hurting for a running back and you need somebody to pick up this week, I know a lot of the bye weeks are coming into effect now, guys. Duke Johnson Jr. would not be a bad pickup.
Oh, yeah, man. A lot of people are getting caught off guard by these bye weeks. I know the Texans are sitting down, so if you have any Texans,
Broncos, Vikings, all of them are coming up on buys this next week, guys. So if you're looking for replacements for Stephon Diggs, Adam Thielen.
Oh, just no replacing Adam Thielen. I think
not,
you all know that.
There's not. I mean, like people always ask, like, who's the most Randy Moss-esque player in the league right now? I'm going to have to go with Adam Thielen, guys.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, dude's making catches all over everybody.
Wow, you said that, man. I'm still looking at Antonio Brown as looking at one of those guys that could possibly
Mr.
do the same thing.
Hometown take.
I'm just saying, man. AB's got some crazy good hands, man. I didn't sit him, and he did some pretty good numbers this past week.
But, guys, other guys who did really well, Scantling on the Packers had a big game, you know, coming in and out. Still looking a little bit more from Devontae Adams. Jimmy Graham had a big game.
Yeah. Any team that has recently traded one of the best players, like the Lions, the Broncos, even Golden Tate over with the Eagles, anybody that's gotten one of these new players or lost somebody, definitely look at their receiving cores.
Oh, most definitely.
It's like next man up right now.
It's true. Like another guy that's like there and available in most leagues, Cortland Sutton for the Broncos. I know they're coming up on a bye week right now, but with the movement of Demaryius Thomas out of that lineup, look for Sutton to snag up a lot of those receptions.
Yeah. Which player played big on your team this past week?
Let's see. It's so many.
Yeah, I had a really good job. I know you got like a plug.
Yeah, it's like, so many people to pick.
Somebody that's been Mr. Consistent for me, James Conner, man.
Oh, dude,
James Conner.
I mean, especially with Le'Veon not being there for you this whole season. I mean, James Conner is that perfect handcuff to keep going with Le'Veon. But I mean, for me, this week, I can tell you who did the least for me this week. And that was Adam Thielen. And like we just talked about, this is his first game this season. He still had a touchdown, but he only had 22 receiving yards.
Yeah, they held him pretty well. But when you have that offense right there, you have to look for somebody else to make a play. And it just wasn't happening for them that game.
I know.
But I like right now where the Vikings are going. But I also like on the other end of that is the Patriots, man. He's been spreading the ball around pretty well.
Yes, it's true.
Even without Gronk this past game.
It's true. And I mean, and guys, again, I know we've gone over it before. Josh Gordon is the most talented receiver in that lineup right now.
Absolutely.
If you can still pick up Josh Gordon, guys, drop everything you're doing, pick up Josh Gordon right now.
Yeah, don't ever doubt that because right now we're looking at Tom Brady making an excellent playoff statement in these regular season games, man. It's incredible. Absolutely
It is a
incredible.
lot. I mean, again, never discount Tom Brady. I know if you're in a PPR league, you're not seeing a huge production out of him, but you got to stick with him. The guy's the go.
Which quarterback are you looking at right now to keep on starting and who are you thinking about sitting?
I was in a bye, and I had to sit Wentz this past week, and I put in Trubisky, thinking that he was going to be the normal Mitchell that we've had the past 4 or 5 weeks. Wasn't. He is normal, guys. He's a human being, and he had a lackluster outing this last weekend. But hopefully he can turn that around and start putting up some, 25, 30 points like he was the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, I do have Pat Mahomes on my team, so I'm going to be all right at quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
But I've been having to sacrifice Andrew Luck on that end. I mean, Andrew Luck's playing consistent, but he's not doing as much as Pat.
Not as much as Pat. And I mean, it's kind of over with right now. I mean, you look around and you think, oh, we can move on from Andrew Luck. He's still there if you need be, but you can move on from Andrew Luck.
Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of players that you can move on from.
Jameis
Le'Veon
Winston.
Bell. Don't bring up Jameis. You know that's our guy.
I know. I mean, if you're starting Jameis Winston, if you're still holding on hope that Le'Veon Bell is going to come back, you can hope, but don't bank on anything. Definitely don't hold your breath.
Well, like you said earlier, James Conner being right there to fill in that spot. Everybody's not as lucky as the Steelers were to have somebody fill in that league. I know the Vikings right now without Dalvin Cook. If you have Dalvin Cook, just go ahead and and let it go, man. It's not happening.
He's not coming back this year, guys. Yeah. And also, Jay Ajayi on the Eagles, they're really hurting as well.
Yeah, which defense right now are you looking at to possibly put up the most points? The Rams just had a major game this past week.
The Rams, and also I wouldn't be surprised if we see another big outing from the Patriots this week.
Okay.
And the Carolina Panthers defense is going to hold up and stop the the Steelers this week. Watch.
Whoa. All of this disrespect right in my face. That's nice. But no, overall, I do like the Rams pulling up big. And the Panthers, the way their offense is playing is causing them to have more rest. So, yeah, I agree with you on that. They're going to have a good game. For sure.
Well, guys, this has been Armchair Quarterback. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video. And don't forget to catch us next week.
Absolutely. I'm Cameron Banks.
I'm Alan Teetle.
We'll holler at y'all real soon.
See you guys.